Right then, Tommy Fury beats Eddie Hall, and what happens next? John Fury goes absolutely nuclear at Darren Till. Punches thrown. Chaos erupts. This was not scripted. This was raw fury, and Darren Till stood his ground like the warrior he is. The gorilla met the gorilla, and it got real. "20 men to hold John Fury back. 20. And he still thinks that makes him look hard? Darren Till didn't need 20 men. He walked in calm, composed, and unfazed. John Fury looked like a man who lost control completely and then bragged about it. The difference in class was obvious.
You can see I'm fucking ready to go, mate. It took 20 fucking men to hold me. It took fucking 20 minutes to hold me back. Where are you, fucking way? I'll push them fucking... I'll push them Superman beats right your fucking ass. I'll push them Superman like this. Put your fucking ass, you queer.
Darren Till nailed it. He came because John Fury said he couldn't. That alone tells you everything about this man's character. No agenda, no desperation, just pure fearlessness. And the Furies know it. That reaction from John Fury was not the reaction of a confident man. That was a terrified father protecting his family's pride.
It's just terrified. Him and John are just terrified of me. It's just pride and ego at this point. It's just absolutely terrified of me. So, yeah.
Darren, will this fight ever happen, do you think?
At this point, no. I've come to, this has given a lot of attention to the fight, and I just don't think at this point it's going to happen. I don't know, maybe from that press conference how scared they are of me. Because they've seen, I don't come to play or nothing like that. I'm a respectful guy, but if it's there in the face, it's different, and the Furies have probably seen that. So I don't think the fight's going to happen now. And I'm not chasing the fight, I've just come because he said I couldn't come.
Then it all boiled over. John Fury completely lost the plot, and the whole room witnessed it, punching walls, screaming, needing security to drag him away. This is the behavior of a man who has completely lost the plot. Darren Till walked into that room, and simply existing was enough to break John Fury mentally. That says more than any punch ever could. Embarrassing scenes from a grown man. Whose side are you on? Drop it in the comments right now.
He called it on. I've said, yeah, go on then, let's fight. Waste a load of fucking time negotiating. The zone offered him the money, and he's bottled it. And he calls everybody else a shithouse. He goes around calling everybody else a shithouse, saying he'll fight anyone. He's going to fight fucking no one. Now you know the script. Big John, the fighting man, has got no intention of fighting. Whilst talking about Big John, I need to mention his son as well, Tommy Fury. He keeps piping up, saying that a good young one beats a good old one. Tommy, listen, doesn't matter how young you are or how old I am, this connects on your chin. It's fucking game over, mate. You'd be absolutely splattered. You've got no chance of taking on a former unified super middleweight world boxing champion and International Boxing Hall of Famer, might I add. And why, can I ask you, why do you keep shitting yourself every time Darren Till's name's mentioned? You were scheduled to fight him, he threatened to kick you in the head, you bottled it, and now you don't want to mention him every time he's mentioned. Because it's not a bad little fight, you and Darren Till, is it? I think people want to see that. But every time his name's mentioned, you say no comment. Well, I spoke to Darren Till yesterday, and he had a good little idea. Big John Fury, a fighting man who never fights, against the Cobra, and you can grow a set of knackers and stop letting the Fury name down and fight Darren Till in a double header. Two Furies get splattered on the same night. That'd be fantastic. In the meantime, mate, I'm going to probably be there tomorrow night. Looking forward to it, actually. If Big Eddie Hall doesn't clip you on the chin and just finish off the rest of your joke shop career, have a think about it. Me and Darren Till, and you and your old man.
Tommy Fury hiding backstage while his dad is out there throwing punches at walls and screaming like a man possessed. Then he comes out calling it a circus as if that makes it better. Classic Fury deflection. Darren Till showed more composure in 5 minutes than the entire Fury camp did all evening.
I didn't really see much. I was behind there backstage. It's misfits, isn't it? You're always going to get a circus, and that's what it was.
Darren Till is ice cold, and that is exactly what makes him dangerous. No rage, no theatrics, just cold hard truth delivered with the calm of a man who genuinely does not fear anything in front of him. John Fury threw punches at walls. Darren Till spoke facts. The contrast is staggering.
I don't want to say scared because I don't know how they feel, but they obviously just don't want me around. You know what I mean? That just depends on whatever John wants to do. I don't give a fuck for John or not.
Now John Fury wants to fight in the ring. After causing absolute carnage in a press conference room and bringing up his son's money, that is not the response of a man who is ready to fight. That is a man desperately trying to save face after being thoroughly exposed by Darren Till's presence alone.
I'll fight in the ring, yeah, but you won't pay me the money I'm worth.
Is this still a possibility?
Course. Listen, I know my worth and I know what I've got left in me. You know, and at the end of the day, I won't pay him properly because I don't need money. Money ain't my thing. My sons have got...
Tyson Fury spinning his father's embarrassing meltdown as brilliant salesmanship is honestly peak Fury family behavior. Calling it show business is a convenient excuse. There is a fine line between promoting a fight and genuinely losing your mind at a press conference. John Fury crossed that line, and then some.
It's a show business. We're not here when it's not a political room of educated men. These are fighters teams, fighters things. What a way to sell the fight. My dad's an excellent salesman, and he's done a fantastic job. So big up, John Fury. Get up, son.
Tony Bellew speaking absolute sense, and he deserves massive credit for it. A genuine boxing man calling out nonsense when he sees it. If Tony Bellew is saying your behavior is a bad look for boxing, then you know you have truly gone too far. John Fury embarrassed himself and embarrassed the sport.
My father behaved like that at a press conference. I would put him straight and tell him, it's embarrassing and it can't be happening, mate. It's a really bad look for boxing. I'm actually surprised it's been allowed to go on and happen in a place where they're at, to be honest.
Carl Froch is a man who has been in brutal fights at the highest level, and even he is shocked by John Fury's behavior. When a hardened professional like Carl Froch uses words like disgusting and disgraceful, you know this went well beyond normal boxing banter. John Fury should genuinely hang his head in shame.
Just makes a mockery of boxing and just disgust and disgrace the room. I mean, it's disgusting and disgraceful what he's done. He should be embarrassed. I hope he is embarrassed, but it's not acceptable. I don't know why.
Darren Till calling Tommy Fury poor before the fight even happened takes unreal levels of confidence. And you know what? He owned every single bit of it without flinching. He walked into enemy territory, said what he thought, and stood by it. That is not unprofessional. That is a fighter who knows exactly who he is and has zero fear about showing it.
What's Tommy talking about, saying you're unprofessional or...?
Yeah, I am unprofessional, but this is the fight game. I'm trying to build a fight with me and him. And he's saying I'm unprofessional. Yeah, I'm extremely unprofessional, but this is the fight game. We're fighters.
How do you think the fight actually goes?
With me and Tommy?
No, with Eddie and Tommy.
I think Eddie's going to beat him. Yeah?
Stop him.
I think Eddie's going to beat him. I think Tommy's poor. I think he's poor.
Johnny Nelson is being generous here, but even he cannot fully defend what happened. The truth is the pressure got to John Fury. Darren Till walked into that room, and John Fury crumbled under the weight of his own ego. Someone absolutely needs to have a very serious word with him, because this is becoming a recurring embarrassment for everyone connected to the Fury name.
John is an emotional being, gets into the moment, forgets himself. You can see, excuse the bad language, but this is, you know, when you see that, this is the moment when he realized he beat up. It was that, you know, when John had done it, like, shit, what have I done? But he had to own it. I think the pressure was on. The pressure is now on John to behave himself. He's distracted a lot of attention and talk.
Frank Warren, trying to put a tidy bow on a very messy situation, is perfectly on brand. Apologies have been made, and everyone moves on. But the truth is John Fury's behavior cannot just be brushed under the carpet with a handshake. The internet saw it. The boxing world saw it. And Darren Till certainly has not forgotten it.
What everybody else has seen. I wasn't there when it happened, because we was inside doing whatever we was doing. Other interviews, I think. And somebody showed it to me. I see John with his cut head. Look, that's not what we want. I don't want to see that happen. No one does. But I understand how both sides have made it up. They've apologised. So hopefully it's all in the past. and we can concentrate what everybody's out here for, which is a...
John Fury back in the gym calling it a light session after the scenes we witnessed at that press conference. Putting on a show of toughness for the cameras as always. The gym work is real, but it means nothing if you cannot keep your head when it matters most. Darren Till keeps his composure in far more pressure than a training session.
They're always fit, you know, and at the end of the day, he's not coming in camp overweight sort of thing. So, well, like I say, as you can see, we work hard, don't we? You've seen what we do here.
You said this is an easy session.
Oh yeah.
A light session.
Yeah, light session.
Duke McKenzie summing up John Fury in 2 sentences. The man is a chaos merchant, and there is an audience for it. But there is a massive difference between entertaining chaos and genuinely threatening someone at a public event. Darren Till did not come for theater. He came because he was told he could not. And that distinction matters enormously.
And he knows how to shout houses down and make threats and swear and all the rest of it because he creates chaos wherever he goes. And for whatever the reason, the public...
John Fury sounding confident about Tommy, but the man standing ringside who rattled him was not Eddie Hall. It was Darren Till, a real fighter with real credentials and a real chin. Talking up your son is admirable, but John Fury's nerves were not showing because of Eddie Hall. They were showing because Darren Till turned up and refused to be intimidated. Spencer Brown speaking honestly, and fair play to him for that. Everyone involved could do with taking a breath and growing up a little. But let us be real here. Darren Till walked in professionally and stood his ground like a man. It was John Fury who lost all composure and made a show of himself in front of the entire boxing world.
You know, I see headbutts down the pub. I used to see him down the pub every weekend. So, you know, it was what it was. You know, and we all were pushing and shoving and being stupid. We maybe need to grow up a little bit.
Let us talk about what is really at stake here, because this goes way beyond a celebrity boxing match or a Misfits event. Darren Till is a former UFC title challenger, a man who has shared the cage with the best in the world. He is not a YouTuber. He is not a celebrity. He is a genuine elite combat sports athlete who walked into a Fury press conference and made the whole family nervous just by showing up. John Fury threw punches at walls, screamed, needed security to hold him back, and then had the nerve to claim 20 men were needed to restrain him as if that was something to be proud of. Meanwhile, Darren Till stood there composed, calm, and completely unbothered. That image tells you everything about where the mental edge sits in this rivalry. If this fight actually happens between Darren Till and John Fury, it would be one of the most fascinating watch in British combat sports history. Not because of skill levels or technical boxing ability, but because of what it represents. Pride, ego, a personal grudge that has been building in public for months. Mentally, Darren Till wins that battle every single day of the week. He has been through career setbacks, injuries, heartbreak at the highest level, and he came back every single time. John Fury is a man who cannot even get through a press conference without imploding. The mental gap is enormous. Who wants it more? Darren Till. Without question, he showed up when he was told not to. He kept his cool when chaos erupted around him. He is the one calling out the fight publicly while the Fury camp makes excuses about why it cannot happen. The truth is the Furies know that Darren Till is a problem they do not want. And everything you saw at that event proved it. If you want to see this fight actually happen, then smash that like button and leave a comment below. Would Darren Till beat John Fury? Could this fight ever get made? Let us know exactly what you think. The debate is well and truly open, and we want to hear from you right in.